And we're live on the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. Hope you're doing well today. It was a very quiet, suspicious morning this morning. And I actually got Heart over here. That's why I put her in a picture. And I'll post picture of her on Instagram. So I actually have my co-host today is Heart, but she's asleep. I don't know if I could show her to you. Let's see. Can I do it? Nah, it's going to be too hard. I need one of those little cameras that can move around. We could do that, but she's sound asleep. She had a rough morning. So what made me think about this? So it was really quiet this morning. I didn't get the normal 4:30 a.m., 5 a.m. wake up call when my alarm goes off and goes, well, feed us, feed us. They were awfully quiet and let us sleep in. I was like, awfully suspicious. Kind of reminds me of my dev teams and my Scrum teams. When they would get quiet, I would get worried. And I'm going to talk about that a little bit today. And this is the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Show. And I'm Greg Mester, Scrum Master and Agile Coach. And here we talk about Scrum and Agile in a practical and tactical way. So bring value to your customers, not work crazy hours to do that value, and have a little fun along the way. So last night, apparently the cats caught a mouse. So they were busy all night long, and they were quiet today, and I had to get rid of it today. So, but it was surprising. I was like, why is it quiet? Because they're busy trying to catch a mouse. Same thing kind of applies to dev teams and your Scrum teams. When they get quiet on chat, I get worried. I'm like, what's going on? Why is everyone quiet? Where'd they all go? And I always worry about that with my engineers, no matter what project manager. Like people would go quiet. I'm like, what's going on? And that's when I go find out if there's anything that they're diving into, getting a little bit too busy on something, and may need some help to get out of it. So it just brings that up. So keep an eye on chat. So the other thing I wrote is like email versus chat. You'd be amazed. And chat is a great tool. And by the way, I want to put up the EU job market postings from this past Tuesday. A lot of companies don't use chat right. And that's kind of why I created that Slack channel for my coaching program and for people to join for a couple of reasons. One, I want Scrum Masters and Agile coaches and people that are into the Agile environment to understand the language of developers and teams and learn how to use the tools in a way that's effective and to the point. So part of it, I use Slack to get access to people, get multiple inputs, get people used to giving feedback and keeping it short and not going crazy and learning that you don't have to be on there all the time. So there's a balance on the chat, right? Like the other day, one developer was talking about how you're focused on something, all of a sudden you get chat and they distract, and I'm not working on it, and it's distracted. And it can be that, and you can learn how to set do not disturb settings on the chat and things like that for teams, and you can teach your teams how to use it. But one of the things is when I notice that people don't talk as much on chat, I get worried. But I also, back in the day, we used to use email a lot. And as a project manager way back when I saw the email chatter get really big, I'd bring them all in the room because I said, you're spending way too much time typing and you need to talk because you need a faster feedback loop. And that's part of it too. You have to watch the chat just like emails, where I see emails go through to get multiple dead threads, dead pathways, dead branches on email, who's got the latest email. Chat is so much better when it comes to that. When you want to have interaction and debate on solutions, chat is the way to go. You'd be amazed how many companies do that. So as an Agile coach, enterprise coach, I always, if I see a company not using chat, I try to get them to use chat and find ways of using it so they're not on these dead email branches. Now, also, you shouldn't use chat for document requirements, nor you should use email. We could do that. We could talk about that another day. But it's just chat is so much a better tool for communication, especially in this hybrid virtual environment that email is. Email is just going to die. It's going to get buried. Chat is live and you build a live connection. So it's a great tool. It's why I did the Slack channel for my coaching program and offering it up to a bunch of Agile people and those people at Capital One who got laid off, offering them a chance to join the the 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Slack channel so they can talk things out, ask interview questions, things like that. But I like using that chat for interaction, feedback, instant, better feedback loops that you can make threads, and there's a right way to do it. So a lot of people will use a chat and they'll keep replying line after line. It's like, no, you use the thread. So whatever someone put in, then you reply to that thread and you keep that thread, and it keeps the chat from just taking up the whole board and you lose track of what you're talking about. By using the thread, you can keep the thought process together underneath the original thing that started the conversation. But chat's a great tool for Scrum Masters and Agile coaches. And you'll be surprised how many people don't use chat or don't use it in the right way, and they kind of prolong the conversation on stuff. So part of that is a balance. When do you use chat, when you don't use chat, how often do you use chat? Make it part of your team norms so that people know what the expectations are and not expectations are as far as chat goes, how to use it versus an email system, to make sure everyone at the time can see it. One of the benefits of the chat versus an email, well, you can email everyone, right? Get email all. Does anybody look at it? Probably not. It's not as important when you do an email all. A lot of times it goes in the trash pile. When you do the chat, everyone could see it. If one person responds and answers the question, everyone will see that someone took care of the problem and they don't have to do it. Where email, you have to go find the email and the reply, and it's from different people. It's not the same conversation. But the beauty of the chat is that everyone can reply and give feedback in a rapid fashion versus just one person at a time. And you can have some dead branches to your reply all. If you got the answer, do I need to know? Do I need an email? Those are the kind of things. So I just want to encourage everybody, work on your chat tool capability in your organization. As a Scrum Master, use it as a way of gauging how your teams are interacting with you. Like I said, it gets quiet like it was this morning. Cats didn't come like feed me. It's because something was going on, and and apparently I had to go find out. And there's a mouse, and I had to go take care of that this morning. So think about chat as your way of gauging how much conversation's happening with your teams and whether or not your engineers are diving deep into a particular area and they could use your help to get out of that big hole they just dug their way into. So that's what I have today. I want to wish you all the best. Remember, we started a new Slack channel, 5 a.m. Mester Scrum Agile Slack channel. You can connect with us on the website. I put a blog post up on it. It's usually $10 a month, $100 for the year. For the Capital One people that got affected by the layoffs, I'm giving it for free. And then we also have our coaching program, which is out there. Again, just call in, message me, connected 5 a.m. Mester Scrum. We'll set up a time, or you can go on our calendar app. Got that on our website where you can sign up for a half hour. We talk. We see if this coaching stuff is right for you and make sure that you can get what you want out of the program. With that, I want to say happy scrumming. Enjoy your day. And if you work really hard, take a nap. She's sound asleep. We have Heart here. Let me see. I don't know if I can get it. Can I get it? No, I don't want to move my camera. Anyway, have a great day. Happy scrumming. We'll see you tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. So it should be Fortune Cookie Friday and some fun day too. Take care. Bye. And see ya. Bye.